Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. We're going to start in a child pose. Knees apart, big toes to touch, sending the hip down onto the heels. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relaxed, forehead down. If you have very tight ankle joint, hip joint, you're not able to sit on your heels, you can rest the forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, and you can also rest your forehead on the block. So 3 different heights. It's more important to send the hip down, tend to lower the forehead down. Lengthening the spine, stretching out the ankle joint, hip joint, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Calming the mind for a moment. One more breath, and we'll lift the forehead up, and we're going to walk the hands over to the left side as far as you can go. And you can release the forehead back down, lengthening one side of your body. One more breath, and we're going to lift the forehead up and walk the hands over to the other side as far as you can go. You can release the forehead back down, lengthening the other side of your body. Stretch. One more breath, and we're going to slowly walk up. Just going to go forward, backwards. Try to sit back as much as you can. When you come forward, wrists underneath, shoulders. Opening up hip joints. Continue to stretch ankle joint. One last one. Slowly coming back to center, and we're going to bring the knees together. Stretching out the toes next. Toes stretch, all 10 toes touching the mat, even the pinky one. And we're going to sit on the heels. Now, if this is causing you a whole lot of pain, you can also sit on your block, and that would lift some of the weight off. We're going to take 3 breaths here. So we're going to inhale the arms up, turn the palm out, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more, inhale up, exhale down. You can remove the block if you're sitting on the block, and we're going to come to a neutral tabletop, tapping out the toes. Wiggle side to side at the ankle, release any tension that you may have. And we're going to sit back onto the heel, stretching out the ankle. So once again, if you're not able to come sit on your ankle, you can continue to sit on your block. You adjust the pressure. Ankle stretch. Sitting up nice and tall. Another 3 breaths here. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Turn the palm out. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Tapping out the ankle joint. Wiggle side to side. Relieve any tension that you may have. Now we're going to go to cat and cow. Now if anybody who have any knee issues, so you can either rest the knee on your knee pad. If you have 2, if you have no knee pad, you can fold up towel or blanket and rest your knee. on it. So give you a little bit more cushioning. And I'm also using 2 mats, so I have extra cushioning. Spread out your fingers, wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat. Cat and cow. Inhale, draw your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round the back as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do this a few times at your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Keep going. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. Two more times. One last one. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side. Relieve tension in your wrist. Take an inhale to center, exhale to open up the right hip. Squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Forming a C shape in your spine. One more set. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swing side to side. Coming into arm balance, right arm and left leg out, right thumb to the sky, back toes down, core strong, looking down. Once you set up, bring the arms and leg out to 45 degrees or as far as you can go. Inhale, center, exhale to open. One last one. Inhale, center to extend. Exhale to open. Slowly come back to center and release. Swing side to side. Just be mindful of people who have wrist issues. Now we'll repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky. Right toes down. Once you set up, bring the arms and leg out to 45 degrees. Inhale, come right back to center. Exhale to open. One last one. Inhale, center. Exhale to open. Slowly come back to neutral. And release. Swing side to side. We're going to come to front the needle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now you can stay here. If you want to put more ball weight on the shoulder, extend the left leg out on your toes off the mat. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Don't worry about the back leg. If you find it challenging, just leave it on the mat. Both hips are level. Rev a little weight in the head or neck. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Using the left hand to push yourself up. And repeat on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now beginning, you can stay here. If you want to put more body weight on the shoulder, extend the right leg out on your toes off the mat. Or right hand, grab hold the right foot. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. So don't worry about the back leg. If you find that this is challenging to balance. One more breath. And slowly, slowly release. Using the right hand to push yourself up. And we're going to come to garland pose. If you need to get up first before you squat back down, go ahead. Toes are pronated out. Walk the heels down. Bring your hands to heart center. Using your elbow to push the thigh out. Keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. Hip opener. Now we're going to slowly release. Place the hand on the mat if you can. We're going to extend one leg. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Find your balance. It's okay if the other heel is off the mat, so try your best. We're stretching out the hamstring. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly walk the hands over to the other side. So we're going to extend the other leg. Point the toes up if you can. Holding onto your mat for support. And it's okay if the other heel cannot touch the mat. So try your best. You should feel the stretch here, hamstring. Now be mindful of people who have knee issues. Now we won't stay here for too long. We're going to walk the hands back to the center. And we're now in a wide leg. So you can adjust yourself. I'm going to have toes pointing in. Hands on the mat. Coming into a wide leg forward bend. Lining up the fingers with the toes. Bending the elbows towards the back of the room. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstring. Just be mindful that head is below heart, so if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. One more breath. We're going to inhale to a flat back. Exhale to go back down. This time we're going to grab a hold of big toes if you can. If you cannot touch the toes, just hold on to any part of the legs. Bending the elbows towards the side of the room. Release the head down. Taking a few breaths here. One more breath. We're going to release the hands. Place the hand in the center of the mat, getting ready to come up. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands on waist. Slowly, slowly rise up to standing. And we're going to pivot the feet. Toes pointing out. Coming into a goddess. Hands by your chest. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. Now you don't have to get very far down. Slightly tuck the tailbones in to protect your back. Inhale up, exhale down. Strong arm, strong core. Work the thighs. Don't push the knee beyond the toes. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Stay here for a moment. I'm going to lift the right heel up. Lower down. Left heel up. Lower down. Try lifting both heels off. Try your best. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release. Very good. Arm down by your side. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Bring the legs together. Shake it out. And from here, we're going to stretch out the shoulder. So right arm up and across. Pull back, creating resistance. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. Soft knees, so don't lock your knees. One more breath, slowly release. Same arm up, we lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Tricep stretch. Chin up, eyes looking forward. Those who can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. And release, shake it out. The other side, arm up and across, pull back, shoulder stretch. And release, same arm up, we'll lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back and use the other hand to guide the elbow. Tricep stretch. Now if you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. And you can also use your yoga strap to bring the hands closer to each other. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. I'm gonna open up the lung, heart, chest. Just nice and slow, no need to speed up. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Now we'll have arm up, forward, backwards. Another shoulder exercise. Slowly release, shake it out. You can either interlace the finger or have the fingers touching each other, dropping the elbows from one side to the other. And it's okay if your fingers don't touch. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Feel shoulder roll here. Release any tension that you may have. And reverse. Now we're going to get ready for sun salutation. So shake it out. Top of your mat. 8 toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always. Inhale your arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, step the right leg back and then the left leg. Shifting the weight forward to plank. Beginners can drop to your knees, tap your elbow by your side, come down. Inhale, cobra for beginners, or up dog. Shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, you can fall back on your knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up, coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread out your fingers, middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Feel free to alternating bending your knees, walking it out. Release the head down. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend, slightly bend the knees. Inhale, come back up to standing, back bend, and then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. We'll keep going. Inhale your arms up, upward salute, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat, step or hop back into a plank. Chaturanga all one breath, elbows tucked by your side. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Pushing the mat away. Lengthening the spine. Stretching out hamstrings. Coming into a low lunge on the right side. Inhale. Right foot forward towards the right hand. Left knee on the mat. So those who need knee pad or cushioning, set yourself up. Spread the hip to the front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Front knees 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relaxed down from the ears. Eyes looking up. Place the palm together. Release index finger. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. We're gonna have left arm forward, right arm back. Turn and look at the back. One more breath, slowly release. Left hand down, right arm up. Reach and stretch, looking up. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Both hands on the big toe side, heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into a dragon or lizard. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side to open up the right hip more. So listen to your body on this one. Those who can come down on the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. So on this side, I do modification. One more breath here, and we're gonna slowly release. Walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. So we're gonna turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Those who can come up on the back toes, lift the heel high up. And if you wish to open up the arms for more resistance, go ahead. Any variation you like. I'm doing modification on this side. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release. Hands on mat. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. Now, if this is where you are, stay here. If you can come sit on your heel, go ahead, or sit down. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the left arm up. We lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest, holding onto any part of the foot, the legs. You can also release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Chin is away from the body. Not rounding the back or dropping the head. With every exhale breath, try to bring the stomach a little bit closer. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly come back up. And from here, we're gonna bring the leg on the outside of the straight leg. We're gonna set ourselves up for the spinal twist. Opposite arm, opposite knee. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Slowly turn. Overlooking your shoulder. Look at the bottom. Front arm can be a stop sign hand, or you can just bring it on the outside, creating more resistance. Massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Stretching out the lower back as well. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release, and we're gonna bring this bend leg back on this side. Now we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna do a flow. So make your way to the top of the mat. So take your time. Hands on mat, and we're gonna step back into a plank. So come forward to plank. Now we're gonna hold it here for a moment. Not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Wrists underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the heel. Try your best, and we're gonna come down 2 inches at a time. Now feel free to drop to your knees to come down. Control movement. Inhale, cobra or up. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Down dog is a resting pose. Pushing the mat away. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize impact on the wrist. Now we're going to repeat everything on the other side. Left foot forward towards the left hand. If you cannot step such a big step, use your left hand guide. And you can move your knee pad to the other side. Square the hip to the front. Arms up. Holding onto your ball. Shoulders relax down from your ears. Engage your arms. Firm up the bye-bye fat. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking up. Place your hands together. Release index finger. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend here. Looking up. Feel the stretch in the right side of the hip. Opening up the hip joint. One more breath, slowly release. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn and look at the back. One more breath, slowly release. Both hand on the back to the side. Heel toe, heel toe. Now, first we're gonna have right hand down, left arm up. So let's do this one first. Reach and stretch. Front knee still 90-degree until the ankle. Slowly release the top hand, bring it on the big toe side, and we're gonna heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Coming into a lizard or dragon, rocking forward, backward, side to side. Opening up the left hip flexor. Those who can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Rocking forward, backwards. Now, if this is too much for you, please come up onto your hand level. Not dropping the head down, keeping the neck and your spine in one straight line. Listen to your body on this one. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release, pushing yourself back up. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Still 90-degree on top of the ankle. We're gonna turn to the left side. Getting ready for the twist. Opposite elbows, opposite thigh. Bring your hands to heart center. Stomach not resting on the thigh. You can stay here. If you like, can come up on the back toes. Lift the heel high up. You can stay here, or you can have right hand down, left arm up, or you can also open up the arms from here. So your choice. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release, hands on the mat. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. This is where you are. Stay here. If you can sit down your heel, go ahead. Or sit down on the mat. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the right arm up. We lengthen first. Exhale, we hinge forward. Leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the leg for a turn. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Feel the stretch here, hamstring. Continue to lengthen the spine, stretching out lower back muscles. Opening up hip joint, stretching out ankle joint. If you're sitting on the ankle. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release. Now I'm going to come sit down and getting ready for the twist. So we're going to bring the back on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Now don't lean back too much. Creating resistance with the front arm. Turn and overlook your shoulder. Turning the neck as well. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. One more breath. And we can slowly release. Make your way to the top of the mat. We'll do another flow here, so take your time. Hands on mat. We're going to step back into a plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. We're going to stay in up dog for a moment. Take an inhale, the center, exhale, turn overlook the right hip. Squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Slowly come back to center. Keep doing down dog. Take your time. Lifting the hips high up. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Coming into pigeon next. Left foot down, right leg up. 3-legged split. Bending into the back leg. Look underneath the right armpit. And we're going to swing the back leg all the way to the top of the mat. Right knee to right wrist. Flexing the foot will protect the knee. Slide the back leg up. Back leg is straight and it's in the center. Bottom of your foot towards the sky. So we're not dropping the ankle one way or the other. Slowly come down. Forehead on stack hands, stack fists. Come all the way down and feel free to use your block to rest your forehead. If you come lopsided, you're not going to feel anything. So try to pop yourself back to the center. Coming up on the back toes if you like. Rocking forward, backwards. You should feel the stretch here. Right here, flexor. Opening up hip joints. Helping people to relieve sciatica condition. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to repeat pigeon on the other side. So meet you in down dog. Tuck the back toes and step the right leg back. Coming back to a down dog. Walking the dog out. If anybody who needs to take a break during down dog, just come sit down. Take a break and join us when you can. Pigeon on the other side. Right foot down. Left leg up, 3-legged split. Bending into the back leg. Look underneath the left armpit. And we're going to swing the back leg all the way to the top of the mat. Knee to wrist. Flexing the foot will protect your knee. Slide the back leg out. Back leg is straight and it's in the center. Bottom of your foot towards the sky. Slowly come down. Forehead on, stack hands, stack fists. If you need to rest the forehead on the block, go ahead. Stretches here, left hip flexor. Feel free to come up on the back toes, rocking forward, backwards, side to side. Opening up hip joint. Release sciatica condition. And if you find that this version of pigeon challenging, please lie down your back, going into a figure 4. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly release, pushing yourself back up. We're gonna meet you in down dog again. Walking the dog out, pushing the mat away. Big, big stretch. And we're gonna come forward, lie down on the stomach, drop to your knees, slowly come lie down. Legs are hip width apart. When you press on the top of the feet, kneecaps automatically comes off. Hands by your chest, forehead down. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, hands off, looking down to protect your neck. The following poses on the stomach will strengthen lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release the head and the kneecaps down. Extend your arms forward. Coming into a Superman. Lifting the hand chest up. Arms off. If you can, leg and thigh off. Looking down. Continue to strengthen lower back muscles. Staying here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release everything down. Swing your arm behind your back. You can interlace the fingers. Alternatively, you can have arm by your side, not touching your body. Lifting the hand chest up. Knuckles towards the heels. If you can, leg and thigh off. Continue to look down. Staying here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Arms out in T. We're going to come to a crocodile. Legs are apart as wide as the mat. Left cheek on the mat. Bending the right knee. Draw it close to the right elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the left side of your neck, opening up the right hip. One more breath here, and we're going to slowly release. Bring everything back to the center of your mat. Stack your hands on top of each other. Bend both knees. Windshield wiper. Feel the slight movement in your lower back. Loosen up. You can either have chin down or forehead down. Slowly come back to center. Release the feet down. And we're going to continue. Bring the feet up and down. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Release. Bending the right knee. Pop the left leg up. Coming into a modified version of scorpion. One more breath. Release. Switching side. Bending the left knee. Pop the right leg up. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Just wiggle your butt side to side. Release any tension that you may have. And we're going to grab a hold of one ankle or both ankles. Coming into a bow. If you can only do one side at a time, extend the opposite arm out. Don't open up the knees too much. Hip width. Bottom of your feet towards the sky. Lifting the hand chest up. Thigh off if you can. Rocking forward. Backwards. Side to side. Massaging internal organs. Slowly release, come back to center, and we'll go crocodile on the other side. So legs are apart as wide as the mat, arms out in T, right cheek on your mat, bending the left knee, draw it close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat as we stretch out the right side of your neck and opening up the left hip. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Bring everything back to the mat. And we're going to come out into a passive child pose. So at the beginning of the class, we did active. So now we're going to bring the knees together. Sit back onto your heels. Forehead down. Arm by your side. Palm facing up. So once again, if you have very tight ankle joint, if you're not able to sit back, you can rest your forehead on the block. So that would allow you to sit back further. 3 different heights. Arm by your side, palm facing up. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Coming back up. From here, we're going to go to seated poses. We're going to come to a shoelace. We're going to have one knee on top of the other. So we're going to come forward. We're going to stack the knee on top of each other. So no space between the knees. Sit back down. Grab a hold opposite ankle. Now make sure both butts are seated. Inhale your arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, we bow down. Shoelaces at yin pose. Maybe a little bit of discomfort here. As we stretch our ligaments and tendons that we normally don't do in a yang practice. One more breath. Slowly, slowly come up. And we're going to switch side. So stack the other knee on top. We're going to come forward, and that will allow the knee to stack on top of each other. Sit back down. Make sure both butts are synced down. Grab a hold of opposite ankle. Inhale your arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Now don't drop the head. Neck is long, spine is straight. Chin is away from the body. One more breath. Slowly, slowly come up. Straighten out the legs first. Bounce it a few times. Now we're going to come to a deer. Deer is also a yin pose. Doesn't matter which leg is in front. So we're forming this 90. And this is also 90 degree for the back leg. But make sure the butts try to sink down. So not lifting the hip up. Make yourself comfortable. Inhale your arms up. We lengthen the spine. Exhale, we bow down. So deer pose is another yin pose. We stretch our ligaments and tendons. But we're not going to stay here for as long as a yin practice. A couple more breaths here. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Switching side. Front knee is 90 degrees, and we're going to open up the back leg. Now the hip is going to want to come up, so we're going to try to sink the hip back down. Inhale the arms up, lengthening. Exhale, bow down. Take your time. Not going to stay here for as long as a yin practice. So normally, if you go to a yin class, you may be in end of the yin pose for 3 to 5 minutes. One more breath. Slowly coming back up. We're going to straighten out the legs. Bounce a few times. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. Rocking side to side. Finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly. Flap about 10 times. Opening up hip joint. Draw the heel close to you. Grab a hold of the big toes on the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching out in the thighs. Now you may feel a little bit of discomfort in the crotch area. Slowly, slowly, come back up. Sliding the feet a few inches in front of you. Coming into a tortoise, so this is longer than it is wide. You can have heel together, feet together, or open up slightly. Slide a hand underneath, grab a hold of feet. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, head to feet. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly come back up and slide a hand from underneath. Windshield wiper, keep your knees bent. This is hip width, hands behind you. Finger facing the same way as your feet. Don't lean back too much. Dropping the hips from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The hips can come off. Hip release. Now we're going to open up and drop both knees to one side. Make sure the butt stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Quadricep, hip joint. Looking to one side. A little bit of discomfort, and we're going to slowly release, and we're going to go to the other side. So open up. You have more room to come down. Make sure the butt stay down. Hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet. Feel the stretch here and here. Quadricep and hip joint. Looking at the other side. Slowly come back to center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Get the flesh out from your butt. Coming into the staff pose. Shoulders are relaxed. Stomach and chest proud. Point and flex the feet. So we're going to do both wrist and ankle at the same time. Forward, backwards. Stretching out the wrist, ankle joint. Pumping blood back to your heart. Helping you with circulation. And circle. Go the other way. Slowly release, so shake it out. Getting ready for double leg forward bend. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, your arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, we hinge, leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs, so release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring the stomach a little bit closer. Neck is long, spine is straight. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly come back up and make your way to lie down on the mat. We'll do some reclining poses. If you need to take water first before you lie down. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back and down by your side, palm facing down. Slightly tuck the chin in. I'm not saying the chin is touching the chest, so you can protect your neck. Doing some leg lift next. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Slowly bring the right leg up with control. Hands behind the right kneecap. We're going to point and flex the right foot. Drawing circle in the sky. Continue with ankle exercise. Increase flexibility, mobility, and reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee. Hamstring stretch. Slowly release the head down, arm down by your side. Nice and slow, with control. We're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Bounce it a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling, slowly lift the left leg up, using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the left kneecap, point and flex the left foot. Draw a circle in the sky, continue with ankle exercise. Reduce roundness, increase flexibility. We're going to go the other way. Sliding the hand further up the leg, reach for the big toes, lifting the hand chest up. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head down and down by your side. And with control, we're going to release the left leg back down on the mat. Bounce it a few times. Double leg lift. Use your core abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the ceiling. Don't swing. Hands behind the kneecap, flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. This one will help you with digestion. Bring oxygen, blood through your body. Improve sleep quality. So at home you can do this for a little bit longer by placing your legs up the wall or a piece of furniture. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab a hold of the big toes. Lifting the hand chest up. Tailbone automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstring. Slowly release the head down and down by your side. From here, we're going to open up the legs in a big V. Opening up hip joint, feel the stretch here in the thighs. When you're ready, we're going to scissor the legs. One time in front, one time behind. Nice and slow with control, no need to speed up. Let's do another 3, 2, and one last one. Slowly come back to center. And we're going to do 3 rounds of leg lift. First round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, don't drop it, bend both knees. Lifting the legs back up. Catch your breath here, another round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Bounce it a few times. Coming into wing releasing on the right side. Wrap your arms around the right knee. Gently pump it into your chest or armpit. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. So be gentle with your body. Massaging organs on the right side as well as the ascending colon. Lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, lifting the left leg off the mat. If you like, you can grab a hold of the right foot. More intensive stretch. One more breath. Slowly release. Spinal twist. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Right arm out shoulder height. If you like, it's good. Turn and look at the right side. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine. With every exhale breath, try to bring the top knee a little bit closer to the floor. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And repeat on the other side. Wrap your arms around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. And we're going to come to spinal twist. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Slowly bring the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Hips automatically comes off. Left arm out, shoulder height. Stretching our lower back muscles. Creating spaces between L4 and L5. Helping people to relieve back pain. So in your home practice, you can stay in the spinal twist for a bit longer. Slowly bring the knee back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce a few times. Bend both knees. Wrap your arms around your knees. Rocking side to side. Coming into a big circular motion if you like. Covering a big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Also helping people to relieve back pain. And we're going to go the other way. Reverse your rotation. Slowly come back to center. And release the feet down. Bring the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall to form a diamond shape. And down by your side, palm facing down. Release the spine down. Now press the lower back into the mat. And then release. So that will be your natural curve. Like gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. Calming the mind for a moment, slowing down the heartbeat. Close your eyes if you like. And we'll slowly bring the knees together, drop them to the right side. Raise the right arm, roll over to the right side, coming into a fetus position. When you're ready, we're going to use the top arm to push ourselves up, coming into a comfortable seated position. Stretching out the neck, ear to shoulder, extending opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. And Slowly go to the other side. Here to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly, slowly coming back to center. We're going to inhale to open up the body, chin up, head back. Exhale to close, chin to chest. Do it a couple more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One more. Inhale to open up, chin up, head back. Exhale to close. Slowly come back to center. Interlace the finger. We're going to surrender. Place the hand behind your head. Pull forward. Release tension at the back of your neck, creating spaces between C2 to C7. Slowly come back up, and we're going to take our 3 breaths here. Inhale your arms up, lengthen the spine, turn the palm out, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One last one. Inhale, arms up, exhale down. Bring your hands to our center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.